Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, but for today's video, I am going to be doing a holiday gift guide for the girlies, for anyone honestly, but mainly for the girlies. I have over 50 items on this list, and I hope that you guys can take something away from this video that you can give to somebody in your life this Christmas. Guys, I literally put on these earrings that I got from Shein, and they burn my ears every single time, but for the sake of looking presentable for this video, I'm going to go through the burning. So just for that, please give me a thumbs up on this video. Make sure to subscribe because I go through pain to look presentable for you guys. Anyways, let's get right into this. I'm going to go in categories, and the first category that we're going to start off with is clothing. So I made a wish list on Pinterest, and I have, like I said, everything in categories. So I'm going to go through all of those. I'll also link my Pinterest link in the description. So if you guys want a direct link to these items, then you can just click on that link. Clothing. The first thing I have is some Nike socks. So obviously socks come in a bunch of different pairs and sizes, but I have linked ankle socks and in a pack of 6 just because I think socks, like, we go through socks so quickly, like we don't even realize it, and I think the more socks you get the better, honestly. But obviously Nike is a little bit on the pricey side, so get as much as you want. The next thing I have on my list is a hoodie blanket. So basically, if you haven't heard of this thing already, a hoodie blanket is like a gigantic hoodie, but the material is very plush and soft like a blanket. And during the cold months, you can lounge around the house in these, and they are honestly, they look so cute on people. I have yet to have one. I've seen these go around like every holiday season, like people talking about these for like the past 5 years or so, and I've always wanted one, so I have put one on my Christmas list. And I also think it's a good gift to give to someone who gets cold very easily. The next item I have on my list is an Alfred Eden hoodie. So if you guys don't know, Alfred Eden is a really cool brand, very trendy, very much for the girlies and for the guys. But the hoodie that I have specifically, I'll put on the screen, obviously, like I'm doing with everything else. But this hoodie is honestly so cute. Honestly, any hoodie from this brand is great. The next item I have under the clothing list is a Dr. Pepper hoodie. So this one I have on here, but honestly, anything Dr. Pepper related, like, for me, is a win. My boyfriend just got me some Dr. Pepper pajama bottoms for my birthday, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, love it, love it, love it. So honestly, anything, like, if you know of someone who drinks like Coke all the time, like my mom drinks Coke all the time, or Sprite, or literally any product, it doesn't have to be a soda, just honestly get creative with it. Go on Etsy, go on Poshmark, go literally any place, and there are, I'm telling you, so many options for very like niche things like that. So if you know that someone likes, I don't know, barbecue sauce, get them some barbecue sauce related merch, and I'm sure they would enjoy it a lot. The next thing I have on my list is an Addicted hoodie. It's like the California Sacramento one, and with the camo background. Like, I don't know if you guys know the one I'm talking about, but I'll put it up on the screen for you. But yeah, this hoodie is honestly so great. Like, I'm telling you guys, I saw this hoodie, I'm like, this is literally so cute. Like, I want it, I want it. And I don't have anything like camo anymore, so I think I used to have some, but I've kind of just like over time gotten rid of those items. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this hoodie. The last thing that I have under the clothing section is just Brandy PJs. So Brandy Melville, they have like a bunch of cute different PJ sets, and they're very dainty, very cute, very demure, you know. So I put these on the list, but honestly, it doesn't have to be from Brandy, it could literally be from anywhere. I know Shein has a lot of good like pajama sets, very cute. Amazon does. Honestly, anywhere that has really good like girly pajama sets, like that is a go-to. And that's all I have under the clothing section. I'm sure I could like delve in deeper, but guys, this is honestly just what I put on my Christmas list, and then I'm just sharing it to y'all, giving y'all some tips and advice if you guys want to take something from my list. But yeah, so the next category that we're going to is beauty. I have about, I think, 9 items on this list, if I'm not mistaken. And the first place that we're going to start off with is micellar water. Like, this is a good stocking stuffer, honestly. Like, they even have the mini bottles of this, not even like the gigantic ones. You can get these, put it in someone's stocking. Obviously, if they wear makeup, because micellar water is to help get rid of makeup. And I feel like I put a lot of things on my list that are like things that I use and I buy myself already, but I'm like either running low on this, or I'd rather have a restock available, but I don't really feel like purchasing it myself. And this is kind of one of those items. And then the next thing I have is like a bunch of disposable mascara wands, but you can also use them as like spoolies. And I have one, like I literally have one of these, like obviously it's kind of reusable one, it's not disposable, but it's kind of dirty, and I've had it for a good like 2 years now. So I wanted to just get a bunch of them so I can use that whenever I'm doing my makeup. And I think these are very handy and they're cheap. Like I seen these on Shein the other day for like $2. So honestly, thought it was a good stocking stuffer to put on my list. The next item that I have on my list is the Dior Lip Glow Oil. So I already have one of these, guys, and I have it in, I think, cherry. I got this almost 2 years ago, and literally, oh my bad, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. I got this one almost, no, a little bit over a year ago. I got it in September of last year, and I'm still using out of the exact same tube from when I first purchased it. And maybe that's just because like I don't really be like using this. Oh, I use it a lot, but I don't use a lot, if that makes sense. So I use it a lot, but I don't use a lot. Okay, do you know what I mean? Tell me in the comments below if you get what I'm trying to say there. I put the color mahogany in here because it's like such a good, nice like winter fall color, and I'm like, that's great. I literally was in Ulta the other day looking for this product, and they did not have it. Like they were almost completely sold out of all the glow oils. They only had like 2 cherries. I was like, I don't want it in a cherry. I want the mahogany, and I was gonna like order online. It was a whole thing, but I was like, you know what? I have it on my Christmas wish list. Maybe someone will get it for me. So if I have any family, I can't weak y'all, so I'm sorry. If I have any family watching this video, that would be a great product. But I will warn you guys, that item is a little bit on the pricey side, but like I said, I've had this for over a year now, this same tube, and I'm still using out of it, so I think it is very much worth it, and it leaves your lips looking very much glossy and pigmented. My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss be popping. The next thing I have on here is another lippy, and this is the YSL glow oil. Well, I don't think it's an oil, it's like a shine, yeah, it's a shine lipstick balm. This one is $45, also a little pricey, but oh my gosh, guys, you cannot tell me this doesn't look so like just expensive and so like classy and chic. I honestly want it just for the packaging, but also I believe that the lip product is also great, so I want to try it out. But I think, you know, it's a good purchase. Moving on to the next beauty products we have, I have the Refi Sculpt Primer. Oh, Glow and Sculpt Primer. This I've been seeing for the past year, and a lot of people have been saying that it does them justice, and it's a pretty big tube. And I've had my primer, like the little elf primer, you guys know it, it's like the hydrating one, the blue one, very classic one, very old. I've had that one for a while. I've been using that, and it's lasted me that long, so I feel like even though this one might be a little bit on the pricey side as well, it would last me an even longer time. So it's very much worth it, and I heard really good things about that one. Also, if you guys can see on the image, it's like a roller. So instead of squeezing it out, you would like roll it onto your face, and I think that's very, very bougie. And you know me, I love bougie things. The next product we have is the Babe Original Essential Lash Serum. So I have heard great things about this product as well. I struggle with like growing naturally long lashes. My lashes only like thrive whenever I put castor oil on it, and I've never tried a lash serum before, and so I thought this would be a good place to start because I've heard really good things about this lash serum. So I would love to get this. That's why I put it on my Christmas list, and I think that this would be a great product for anyone who you know that is struggling growing their eyelashes like me. So we're hitting the final little curve of this beauty product list. So I put makeup brushes on here. It's just like a 15-piece set from Amazon, but you can honestly get any brush set. But if you guys know anyone who's into doing their makeup, or honestly like they don't really do their makeup that often, but they're probably using the same brushes that they first got, like me, and I think it's time for an upgrade, so I put some makeup brushes on my list. This, I'm not sure if you guys have heard about it. I don't know how you wouldn't have unless you're living under a rock. But this is the Benetint by Benefit, and it's very, 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 like, I've only heard good things about this. People kind of use it as like a doubler, so they use it as a lip gloss, like it's like a tint, Benetint as a lip tint, but then they'll also use it like on their cheeks, so it's kind of like a lip and cheek duo. And like I've been saying with all of these products, a little bit goes a long way. So even though the price might be like jump scare, like it's going to last you a long time. So think about quality over quantity, you know, in the sense of like, we're not going to think about the quantity of the price. We're going to think about the quality. How long is it going to last? How nice is it? Because that's how you should be doing this spending thing, you know? At least that's how I like to spend. The last thing that I have on my list is the Rhode Peptide Balms. Okay, these things have been everywhere on everybody's Christmas list, and I am no different than anybody else. I have also put this on my Christmas list. I had 3 of these, and I've gone through one of these tubes, and I'm like halfway through another one, and I can say myself that I love them. Like, I use it all the time, and I will say these ones do run out quicker than like all the other products I've been talking about. So stacking up on these is kind of like vital, and that's why I'm asking for more of them before I run out. But I don't have any of the ones that tint your lips. So I have like the basic ones, like I think the ones that she first came out with. I have those ones, but I don't have any of the ones that tint your lips. So I would like the dark brown one, or the, what's it called, like the plum looking one. I would recommend those ones because, well, I would recommend those ones for someone that is my skin tone, because that's going to show up like the best on you, you know. Those light pinks and stuff don't really work too well for us black folk, but you can still get it, girl. Go ahead, do what you want to do. The next section that I have on my list is shoes. I have a pair of dark brown boots on here, but they're like ankle boots. I don't have any ankle boots. I've been wanting ankle boots for a while. I think they look very classy and great for the winter time. So I threw a pair of these on here. I think these would be a great gift for any like very chic girl, like, you know, a very chic girly. I think she would love this type of gift. Moving on to the Uggs. I have a pair of the Tasman Uggs, and they are literally so great. I've had them for over a year now, and I wear them literally all throughout the year. It doesn't just have to be winter time. You can literally wear them throughout any season. And I live in Florida, so that's saying something. Like, it's not hot or anything by any means. They're very much, you know, comfortable, right? So I put the ultra minis on my list because I think this is another good addition to like that boot look. It's like an ankle boot instead of the slippers like the Tasmans. So it's a kind of like midi in between like a higher ankle boot and then the slippers. It's right in between there. I think this would be a good addition to your closet. So definitely put this on your Christmas wish list or get it for somebody else because I think they would think it's a really good gift. All right, so the next item we have is the classic OOs, so like 2000s, I think that's what that is supposed to say, campus Adidas shoes. These are so incredibly cute, but not just any of these, specifically the green ones. The green ones look so cute, guys. Like I don't even know how to explain it. I don't have any green shoes in my closet. And honestly, I feel like green is a very unique shoe color. Not too many people just have green shoes, so definitely recommend this if you're looking for shoes to gift to somebody. And this would be a good gift for a girl or a guy. Very, very much in right now and trendy. And moving on with that same sort of aesthetic, we have the Adidas Sambas. Literally in any color, any size, anything. You can get these for anybody because they look good on everybody. These shoes are the it shoes. They are very much trending right now. I want a pair. I want a pair so badly. And I think that if you were to get this to anybody, well, just make sure they don't have like that same color already. They would be extremely grateful for this gift. And they're only $110 like on standard unless they're like a special edition or something. So I think that's a pretty good price for a shoe. So the last pair of like actual shoes that I have under this section is the Nike Air Max 270s. And I've been wanting these shoes for a while and I still think they're kind of in right now. But regardless of that, they're very cute. So any size, any color, like I said, this would make the perfect gift for someone who likes to be on the move, is running, or just very active. So I think this would be a good, cute pair of shoes for a girl or a guy. I haven't really seen too many guys wear these shoes, but they're really cute. Alright, so the last thing I have under the shoe section, they aren't shoes, but there's something that would hold shoes. And it's this like rotating shoe rack, and it literally rotates 360 degrees, and you can put all these different pairs of shoes on there. And I think, oh, and it would like go perfect in the corner of the room somewhere, and it could also keep your shoes on display. So I think this is a very good gift to get someone, especially someone who has a lot of shoes or just a sneakerhead. This is the perfect gift for them. Okay, so this might be my favorite category yet, but this category is scents. So the first thing I have is the Miss Dior perfume. This is a very classic perfume. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I have yet to actually smell it myself, but I looked at the notes and it seems to be like really, really good. It's like a floral smell, and I think this would be the perfect addition. It looks very, very, very demure. It would look great on your vanity or on your counter, and as well as it would smell good and probably last you a long time, because I find that perfumes, like actual perfumes and not body mists, last a pretty long time. But yeah, also like I said, the packaging is very cute. So if you are a perfume collector or you know someone who collects perfume, I think this would be a good addition to that collection. The next perfume we have on here is the Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. So I have the pink one up here, but honestly, you can get this in any of the colors. I think there's two other ones, like there's like a dark red one and a tan one. I'm not really sure how those ones smell, but I think any of these would be great. If you have a Sabrina Carpenter fan in your family, this would be a good gift for them because it is kind of like merch. Even though it's like a scent, it is kind of merch. So I would gift this to them. The next perfumes I have on here is the Kayali and the vanilla scent, but honestly, any of the Kayali perfumes I've heard great things about. They look so cute and everyone's been raging about them right now. I actually posted my Christmas wish list, this exact thing, everything that's on here on my Lemonade and on my TikTok. And on Lemonade, that posted really well, and everybody was in like the comments commenting on what they would want off of my list, and a lot of people said that they would want the Kayali perfumes. So I would take that as an indicator that this would be a great gift to give someone this year, especially if you know they like perfumes and any of the scents you can look up. I personally like a more vanilla like scent to wear, but there's so many other ones. There's floral ones, there's like a chocolatey ones, there's a lot of them. The next thing I have is a body wash, and this is just the coconut and vanilla native body wash. This is a good stocking stuffer that you could get to someone, and this body wash is great. I can say from experience, I've been using this body wash for about a year now, as well as their deodorant and this exact scent. It smells so great. It smells so good. I'm telling you now, just go ahead and get it for someone because they would love this scent, even if they're a guy. Coconut and vanilla smells good on anybody, like, come on. Going on and keeping with the vanilla train, I have the White Barn Vanilla Bean candle from Bath and Body Works. So just like a couple days ago, I think like 2 days ago from me filming this video, they had a Bath and Body Works like candle day. Why didn't I know about this, and why didn't I figure out about it until the day was over? Because they were selling their candles for $10. $10 a pop, y'all. $10. I would have ran up that entire store because I love candles, and I think this candles are like the perfect gift to like give somebody with another item. So you could do like a candle, like for example, all of these burr baskets that people are making, like a candle is a good addition to that basket, as well as like some face mask and some self-care products. So definitely would have ran up Bath and Body Works on their candle day, because $10 is that's ridiculously cheap for candles, because as you guys know, these candles are originally like $20. So the next couple of things are also candles, but they're from a very specific brand called Candelier or Candier or Candier. I don't really know how to say it, but you could get these from Ulta, and they have some really cute different candle options on here. I'll rotate them on the screen. But yeah, definitely guys, like I would recommend getting one of these candles because first of all, they just, even if they don't smell great, they look so cute. Like they genuinely look so cute. It could be part of a decor item, and a lot of people don't even burn their candles, they just use them as decoration. So if you know someone like this would be literally the perfect gift to get to them, because these candles like double as something that smells great but also looks very cool and aesthetic and just very unique candle. The last thing I have on the scent section of this list is Touchland hand sanitizer. So guys, I actually just got Touchland for my birthday for $5 as part of a deal from a birthday discount from American Eagle. But anyway, so I'm going to show you like how Touchland actually looks if you don't know already. Okay, so Touchland comes in this little package like this, and they're little hand sanitizers, and I have another one that's already opened. And just like I've already said, for a lot of the products that I use in particular, like it's a $10 hand sanitizer, guys. However, it's lasted me for over a year now, and that's once again, it could just be how I use things. Like a little bit goes a long way, so I make things last. But I would say it's definitely worth it. They smell so good, and like basically it's like a mist, but you spray it. It just makes the hand sanitizing experience feel very luxurious, because like it mists onto your hands, and it's like, I don't know guys, it just feels like a different experience. So I would definitely opt to give this as like a stocking stuffer. On to the next section, books. So I don't have too many books on here because I'm not really like much of a book reader. I'm trying to get into that, but some of these are like books, and you'll see what I mean by that. So the first book that I have on here is called Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. It's a self-help book and very motivational like book. So if someone that you know is like a young adult like myself, this would be a really, really good book to give to them. Like I said, I've heard nothing but good things, and it's basically like how to have habits that are going to help improve your life. So, yes, the next book that I have on here is Table for Two. And so this is just like a cookbook. Honestly, I have this like book on here, but it could be any cookbook. And the reason why it says Table for Two is because for myself and my boyfriend, that's like who I will be making the meals for. My baby is still like a baby, so she's not eating real meals at the moment, but she would just be eating off of our plates like when she can. So, Table for Two is, I think, is a good like book for me. But you guys can have like books for the family or fun dessert recipes or anything. Get creative with it and get a cookbook for someone who needs some help with the cooking department. The last book that I have on here is a daily planner for 2025. So obviously the new year is approaching, and I'm sure some people don't have their planners for the next year, so I would just go ahead and get this as a little stocking stuffer. Okay guys, we've made it. We've made it to the tech section of this video. So I don't really have too many tech options on here because I wasn't necessarily trying to have like a really, really like expensive Christmas wish list, and I don't expect to get anything from this like section, like actually technology from this section, but I do have it on here as a guide for you guys. So I'm gonna start off with the Digi Osmo Pocket like vlogging camera. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this has been all the rage lately. It's like a small little like thing or camera that can literally fit in your pocket, and it like revolves around with you like as you're moving, so you can set it up and like be somewhere in the room and it's going to follow you and record you like that. And it's so cute. Like if you're scared of recording on your phone or vlogging in public, if you are a content creator or new to content creation, then this would be the perfect device for you because it's very discreet, but it can also, like it suggests in the name, fit in your pocket, so it's very easy to hide in disguise. But then I also have another vlogging camera option, and that's the Sony G7, I think it's called. I'll put it up on the screen if I got that wrong, but it's a very highly requested vlogging camera that a lot of vloggers use. And so I put this on my list because I'm aiming to honestly gift this for myself eventually at some point. So I will reference back to this when I need to get a camera. But that's a good camera that I heard. So like I said, if you know someone who is working on their content creation, this would be a great gift for them. Alright, so the next thing I have on the tech side is AirPod Max covers. So if you know someone who has AirPod Maxes, a good way to customize their headphones is by buying them some covers, and it just makes it look so much more elevated and cute. And I just have like a floral pattern on here, and I think that would be a really cool addition. The next thing I have on here is the like LED light clip attach on that you can put onto your phone. So once again, following the content creation path, if like gift guide for somebody, this would be a great addition because right now, for example, I'm recording this video in like daytime and I'm just using the daylight, but I don't have like an LED light yet. I have a tripod and all that, but I for some reason never thought it would be a good idea to get an LED light. But not only is this not just like a regular standing LED light, this one can clip right onto your phone. So if you're like vlogging out and about, or you're traveling somewhere and you need an extra light and you don't bring like all your equipment with you, this would be a really good thing to have. And it's a good stocking stuffer. And honestly, not even if you're doing content creation, but if you just need good lighting for photos, or you know someone who is obsessed with taking pictures, this would be a good gift for them. Okay, so the last tech item that I have is something that's a little bit nostalgic to me. It's very much a throwback. So do you guys remember those like little silver DVD players that you could put in like your DVDs in and watch a movie? I do, because I used to carry this thing around everywhere back in like 2008, 2009. Like, I had this thing on the go all the time, and I would watch my little like Bratz movies that I had, or like my Barbie movies. I would literally use this DVD player all the time. So I kind of just want this like for nostalgia, but also because I do have a couple of DVDs that my mom gifted me, like with my time capsule she gave me a couple of months ago, and I can't watch them because I don't have a DVD player. So I think this would be a good thing to watch those on. But this is the jewelry section. So like I said earlier in this video, I got these cheap behind Shein earrings because I thought, you know, why not just get a bunch of earrings that I can just wear like a couple of times and I'll just throw them away and get some new ones, right? Well, actually, for some reason, all of a sudden, I've been like freaking breaking out and burning, itching from these Shein earrings. And I used to not have a problem with them, but it's like now all of a sudden I'm allergic. And I know a lot of people are sensitive to jewelry, but I personally never had that problem before, and it kind of just arose like just out of thin air. So I'm like, okay, fine. I think I'll put some, you know, actual gold pieces on my Christmas list this year, and hopefully I'll just get a pair of earrings and a necklace, and I can wear that a lot. So the first thing I have on here is a monogram heart locket, and you can have this monogrammed with a significant other or that person's like initial on there and gift it to somebody. I think it would be really cute. The next thing I have is a Kendra Scott cross gold necklace, and I've wanted a cross necklace for a long time now, and I've just never gotten around to actually buying one. And so I think Kendra Scott is a really good first place to start with, because like I said, these items will last me a long time, and it's not Shein where it's literally going to break within a couple of days or itch and burn my neck out. And so the next piece I have is just this bubble letter from Amazon. I'm not sure if you guys have seen these necklaces around lately, but they're like these bubble letters, like, you know, the bubble letters that we used to draw in like first grade or whatever. They have these in like their necklaces, and I think this is such a cute one. Like, if I just had an S one, that'd be so cute. The last thing that I have under the jewelry part is the Ana Luisa, like anything from Ana Luisa, but I specifically have their gold huggy earrings on here, and they're like just very like small earrings that hug your ears, hence the name. But Ana Luisa is a really good like sustainable jewelry brand, and I've known that because I've seen a lot of like YouTubers over the years sponsored by them, and I've like they actually wear the jewelry like even when they're not being sponsored by them. So I do think it's a good brand because of that, so I'm just going to suggest that brand. Okay, y'all, that's everything that I have for today's video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe. I love y'all. Bye.
Now when they see us in the streets, all